For Vedanta, success is not a destination, but a journey. It is the spirit of dynamism to cast an indelible impression on the firmament of success. As an associate company of the globally diversified metals and mining group, Vedanta Resources plc, Vedanta Aluminium Limited Lanjigarh has carved out a niche for itself with its superior product quality based on state-of-art technology. With strong commitment to environment care, the firm operates a 1 million tons per annum capacity greenfield alumina refinery and power plant located at Lanjigarh in Kalahandi district of Odisha. The company's concern and stringent measures for employees' health, safety and environment can be seen all across the site at Vedanta Lanjigarh. Vedanta Lanjigarh complies with all requirements to prevent injury, pollution and ill health for all.
Welcome to Lanjigarh Alumina Refinery. Your safety is our prime concern. Please follow safety instruction and wear all safety appliances while you are in the plant. We at Lanjigarh are committed for the safety and well-being of our all stakeholders. Please follow instructions and help us in creating a better environment, a better safe workplaces and a place on which you can feel proud. Please join us in creating a better environment for the future.
Welcome. Let's now enter the world of Vedanta Lanjigarh Refinery. But before we enter, we must know that keeping in mind the safety and security aspects, entry to the refinery is restricted. One can enter the premises only after proper identification and a valid gate pass.
As you enter the refinery complex, you must be aware of and careful about the possible hazards in the plant area. Due to Vedanta Lanjigarh's intensive production operations along with high temperature, electrical equipment, hazardous chemicals, dust particles and large moving vehicles, various health and safety risks may arise inside the refinery. And hence, there are several safety and security guidelines to be followed strictly. The most important thing to remember is that all time while inside the complex, you must wear the safety helmet, safety shoes and safety goggles.
For safety reasons, always wear a helmet with a strap on. Protective eye gears help you safeguard your eyes from any flying objects and fumes. You should always wear these safety glasses while you're inside the plant. Remember, you also must wear all this while you are inside the refinery complex.
But in addition to the PPEs, you must also adhere to certain other regulations for the sake of personal and plant safety, as well as maintaining a clean and proper working environment. One very important rule to remember is to follow strict lane discipline while walking or driving inside Vedanta Lanjigarh. There are also restrictions on speed limits. The maximum speed limit within the complex is 20 km per hour. Also, strictly follow road signs. If you are a pedestrian, always cross roads along the designated zebra crossings. Wear crash helmets while driving a two-wheeler and hard hats inside the site to avoid accidents. And overtaking is definitely not encouraged. When you arrive at Vedanta Lanjigarh, you will see designated parking lots inside the site. Parking in unauthorized places is not permitted. Always ensure that you check and be aware of any vehicular movement before crossing the roads. Another important thing to remember is this: do not spit or litter inside the workplace. Make sure that the site premises are kept clean and hygienic. Use proper dustbins and allocated containers for scrap or waste material disposal. You're not permitted to use cameras or shoot inside the site. There are safety showers installed in the plant at several places. They must be used only to wash away hazardous chemicals in case of body contamination and not for any other use, such as cleaning of utensils, drinking, or washing clothes. Specific operations inside the plant with heavy machinery or cranes are marked and barricaded for safety reasons. Stay away from such marked areas. Stay away from touching or starting any machinery or electrical equipment without permission, as it may lead to a serious mishap. Whenever you are working inside the site, avoid wearing loose clothes as it can get strangled in any machinery. Ensure that you are wearing right kind of clothes while on duty inside the complex. Use of staircases can be potentially risky for any slippage or tripping. Ensure that you use the handrails to evade any such hazard. All across the Lanjigarh plant of Vedanta, you will see safety guidelines placed to prevent any unwanted incident. Read and follow these instructions to ensure a safe and healthy workplace for you and all.
Welcome to the alumina refinery of Vedanta Aluminium Lanjigarh. Safety plays a pivotal role in the journey of making this plant as world's best facility. Let's make it together. As we say, better safe than sorry. Let's comply all the safety requirements while we enter inside the plant till we exit. Only when you are safe, you will also enjoy working. As we say, a safe place is the best place to work with. Let's take a oath, all of us. Safety comes first in whatever we do. Thank you.
Smoking is strictly prohibited inside Vedanta Lanjigarh. Due to the high-risk chemical operations, any careless act can cause fire and lead to serious accidents. There are fire extinguishers, fire hydrants, and fire alarms installed all over the campus. In case of any fire, it is advised to use the fire extinguisher by using the pass technique. Pull the trigger, aim the base of the fire, squeeze the nozzle of the extinguisher, and sweep at the fire. To control any bigger fire accident, you should use the nearest fire hydrant available.
And don't forget the emergency numbers. For a help in need is help indeed. And here they are at Vedanta Lanjigarh. Fire Department 3333 or 9937 251 244. First Aid 3111 or 9937 251 527. Security Department 3666 or 9937 251 470. Safety Department 3325 or 9937 251 231. Duty Officer Refinery 3300 or 9937 251 401. Duty Officer Power Plant 3555 or 9937 251 407. Also, always keep your ears open for any emergency siren. Rupture of ash or red mud slurry pipelines, continuous siren for 60 seconds. Evacuation operations needed, continuous siren for 60 seconds. Emergency over, no siren. Being on the alert is the first step towards ensuring complete safety to yourself and your surroundings. Now, let us see how we should behave in case there is a fire incident.
In case of any fire, immediately report to the supervisor or the fire department. Upon hearing the fire alarm, you must leave the premises immediately, making sure all machinery and equipment is switched off safely. For a safe evacuation process, follow the exit signs and leave the premises in a single file formation to the designated emergency assembly point, where a head count will be done in the register to ensure no one is left behind. Report all such incidences to the firefighters, and in case of injury, call the ambulance. It is better to be safe than sorry.
There is a need of taking extra care while working in special operational areas or specific jobs, and for these, you require special PPEs. Use monogoggles to protect yourself from unsafe flames and hazardous chemicals.
Monogoggles give extra protection from unsafe flames and hazardous chemicals.
Earplugs help protect yourself from noise emitted by machineries.
Shop floors with high noise limits or operations require you to use protective earbuds to save you from sound hazards.
Gloves are a must to prevent any injury to your hand from sharp-edged or hot machinery or chemicals.
Some of the mechanical or electrical jobs require you to wear special gloves for safety reasons as well as easy operations. Special chemical-resistant uniforms are required to protect you from any toxic chemicals. There are separate heat-resistant uniforms that have to be worn while working near the calciner area. Due to the nature of some specific job operations, various sections or zones can expose you to chemical hazards. Ensure that you are wearing gumboots while working in such areas. To protect yourself from chemical dusts, wear nose masks. Don't put naked wires into electrical sockets. Always use plug tops for safety while using electrical equipment. If you are doing any welding job, make sure you are safely equipped with face shields and special gloves for hand protection. Also ensure that you keep the welding machine at least 20 meters away from the welding location. While using the gas cutter, ensure that the cylinder is inclined at a 45-degree angle. Also wear special eye protection and gloves provided for the purpose. Ensure that there is a fire extinguisher near the gas cutting area. Whenever you are working at a height above the normal limits at Vedanta Lanjigarh, it's better to ensure full body strap-ups, including slings and safety belts. A second person must be available in the area to help or rescue in case of emergency. All clamps, slings, and ladders should be inspected prior to each use. All scaffolding should be completely planked. A confined space is liable to contain harmful levels of contaminants or unsafe levels of oxygen. Pre-entry inspection by authorized person and gas tester is a must before anyone else enters such space. Prior to all confined space entries, a permit should be issued by authorized department and personnel. The area should be marked with a tag while working in it. Proper masks and safety slings should be attached while entering the confined space, where a 24-watt bulb must be used for adequate visibility. Second person should be available for help or rescue. Wait, have you got a proper permit to work? First, the job should be assessed and inspected by the designated team or engineer. This is followed by mechanical and electrical isolation of the job site. Then a permission is issued describing the job to be done. No work can be performed without job identification tag and clearance certificate from the inspector and contractor. Make sure you're not playing with your life near a conveyor belt. Never jump or climb on conveyors, or else it can be injurious to your health. In case of chemical exposure, flush skin or eyes with cool water for at least 20 minutes. Do not rub. Hold your eyes open with your hands while using eye wash to be sure water reaches the eyes. Remove contaminated clothing before the shower has been activated. It is recommended that every employee has an annual health check to ensure that you are not unwell and remain in good health.
So, that's all about how we should conduct ourselves while inside the Vedanta Lanjigarh complex. But before leaving, don't forget that everyone is supposed to return the PPEs on leaving the premises at the main gate of Vedanta Lanjigarh. Also, returning of the gate pass while leaving the premises is a must, and everyone should leave the plant premises only after signing out at the plant exit.
So here we are at the end of the tour that I am sure has made you aware about the safety precaution that we need to take as a workers in the Vedanta Lanjigarh plant. It is important that we adhere to each and every measure shown in this film so that we all remain safe. Remember, it is not only for your own and the plant's sake that we want to be safe while working at the plant, but also that there are some dear and near ones in each of your homes who want you to return home safe every day. I wish you a very safe working environment in Vedanta Lanjigarh and seek your support in ensuring that. Thank you.